Basically my camera shut off, so what I did was did like a halo effect with the glitter. I went in with the black and lined it with some black eyeshadow and put the glitter in the middle and placed it with some glitter glue. So now we're just gonna do some correction with if you have acne marks. So basically I'm gonna use my color corrector in orange from Sephora. It's called Bright Future. And this is really good because this corrects for dark acne marks, and it's really good because it has an applicator, so you can just place it on. It's like really easy to do and to use. I put it there because I had like a piercing there when I was younger, the Monroe piercing. So put it on under eye too. We have a little darkness in the under eye. Okay, so I'm gonna take a beauty blender from Morphe. When I was a set, when I had ordered Morphe M439 brush, the foundation brush, and the M173 brush, it was a set. You get a concealer brush, you get the foundation brush, and you get a beauty blender. So I liked it because you get a beauty blender with it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just dip it in some water and squeeze it out and just like blend that in. You know what I mean? Like just blend it in. But you don't really want to take it off, you just want to like blend it in. You could use the pointier side for under the eye. Okay. I forgot to put primer. Wow. Let's see how it looks when I put the primer on top of the corrector. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I hate that I forgot to put primer. This is Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer with sunscreen, SPF 15. How it looks. So we're gonna put primer on top and see how it freaking looks. I don't even know how it's gonna look. I dead forgot primer, but I don't like to go without primer because it's just I don't like to go without primer. Let me see. I don't know how it's gonna look. I might have to go and put the corrector back on top. It doesn't look bad, it's just mixing it in with the corrector. I might go and put more corrector because I know the primer is probably picking it up. I'm so mad I forgot to put primer. Okay, primer is just to like smooth over your pores so your pores isn't as visible. So now we might put some more corrector back on top because I know that primer lifted up the corrector. So a little mad about that. Especially in the spots that need it the most, where it's really gonna show through. Overall, it's not really like, the rest gets covered by the foundation and the concealer I can put on top of it. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to be using, for the foundation, we're going to be using a tinted moisturizer. We're going to be using Stila. So pretty, I like the jaw. Stila. And it's in the shade 7. It's called Laundry Soufflet. Okay. So I'm just going to be taking the spatula that we had and just taking a little bit and putting it on the plate. I cleaned it, the palette, with my makeup remover. I had a lot of makeup on it, and just gonna be taking a little off. And then we're gonna blend it in with our beauty blender. And this is like a neutral color undertone. So let's see. I'm using the pointier side for under the eyes. And then the flat side for the rest of the skin. If there's any more blemishes that's showing through, because this is a tinted moisturizer, it isn't full coverage, you can go back in with your concealer with a flat brush, little small flat brush for concealer, and just like, you know, blend it in. Let's see. I always, for tinted moisturizers, I like using sponges or beauty blenders. Honestly, let's see. Okay, looks good. Oh, it's not. Make sure I get. Okay, so let me see if it's any more blemishes. If it's any that are showing through, I'm gonna go in my concealer. Okay, so there's a little. So my concealer, this is MAC Pro Long NC50, and it comes with a pump. So I'm gonna conceal my face with that. And for concealing, I like to take a flat brush because I just feel like, I don't know, I just like to conceal with a flat brush. Let's see. This is the eyeshadow brush, but I'm just going to use it anyway. This is Morphe M124. And I'm just going to dip my brush into the concealer and just like conceal the areas that are not really complying. So let's see. If it's still, you know, showing through, because it is tinted moisturizer. You're not going to get the dust coverage if you do have acne marks. Alright. Let's see. Just conceal my piercing mark. So let's see. Okay, now I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender just to blend it in a little more. I'm using the angled side to just blend more so around the concealer, blend in the concealer and blend more around it. I just feel like it's more detailed and it won't take as much off as the bookie part, and it's just the flat part, and it's just like blended it in. Okay. still one mark right there. I took too much off. I'm dipping it a little bit more into water. I just have a cup by my bedside and just dipping it into water. Okay, squeeze some of the excess water out. You want to make sure you squeeze it all out so that's not too wet. Okay. Just blending it in. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with that same flat brush and just like put more concealer on a certain area spot. So I just felt like it's not blending as I want. Okay, and there we have it. Let's see, it's like one area. Okay, and there we have it. So we're gonna put the concealer now for under the eye. I'm gonna take my NC45 because I'm tired of mixing. I'm like tired of mixing right now. We're gonna take MAC Pro Long NC in the shade NC45, and we're gonna use it for the under eyes and down the bridge of the nose. This is like a cool little tip. I had seen this. I don't know, like another makeup artist do this. I've seen it on Google, where they did a chart of the different types of shapes of nose and how to contour it. So if your nose is like more, wider at the bottom and it's like round, if you really, for highlight, you would just go down the bridge with the concealer. You dip your this is, by the way, this is Morphe 173 concealer brush. It's like a little mini buffing brush, the concealer, and you wouldn't go all the way down to the tip, you know what I mean? But if you want to contour all the way down to the tip, you can basically just use a very, very, very thin brush. Like, let me see, like, let me take the same brush I used the concealer in, that's my shade, for this. You would basically like do it like this, so thin. But in the photo, he just stopped right there. So let's see. I'm gonna do the way he did it in the photo. I'm just gonna take that off and just blend that in. Right? So I'm gonna blend it in with the Beauty Blender, the little sponge. see how it looks. Did it blend out too much? I feel like it took some off, so I might add some more back in. Okay, now I'm going to take the NC45 and place it under the eye. So my face is like an oblong face. It's like more so on the longer side. It's more longer than, you know, a wider face. So let's see. They said the guideline for like if you have an oblong face, you would put the concealer like straight across. You wouldn't really like, you know, do that, you know, lift. You can if you want to. Sometimes I do it. But it said it's better to do it straight across. Like do more so horizontal, you know, horizontally. You can do whatever you want, honestly. So I just like to blend it in circular motion under the eye. Also like pat it so it don't be too streaky. And then basically around the concealer, I like to take the same beauty blender, or if you're using a foundation brush, just dab it in to like blend the foundation color with the concealer. Use the pointy part for around the eye. And just dab it in, you know. I'm gonna dip it again and just squeeze any excess moisture out to make it like really soft. It looks really good, like airbrushed. I like it. Okay. And then we're gonna do the other eye. The same process applies. Like I said, you can do anything you want, but if you have like a long face like mine, I would just really recommend like more so horizontally, you know what I mean? Just highlight under the eyes. That's what I do, and down the bridge of the nose. This is like a really good brush that's good for it. Okay, I'm running out of concealer. I'm gonna put one more pump on concealer. I have different shades, so let me see. This concealer dries fast, so it's like you really have to like catch it. So I'm gonna do one more pump and we're gonna see how that comes out. let's slide. Well, you should be good with your beauty blender once you wet it and everything. I'm gonna dab it in with the beauty blender. Let me take this brush right here and just for that stubborn mark. Okay, so that's how it looks. And then for the contour, I'm just basically gonna use a foundation because I don't want to contour too dark because we're doing like more so soft. So I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty in the shade of 430, and we're gonna use it as a contour shade because it's darker than my skin, but it's like not that dark. But I just want a subtle contour. And if you want to, sometimes what I would do is take the same concealer brush and wipe off the excess, and then use it for the contour. I'm trying to remember what it's right there. And you can take a paper towel or anything just to wipe off the excess makeup. Or you could just use another brush. It doesn't matter. So. And this is like more so in the warm family. Let's see how it looks. It's darker, but it's like not that darker than my skin. So it's gonna give me warmth because I just use a neutral foundation. So it's gonna be a contour, but like not like, you know what I mean? Like not too intense of a contour. But it's gonna have a contrast since the tone is different from the other tone of the other foundation I use, which is neutral, and this is warm. It's gonna be a contrast, but it's not gonna be a drastic contrast. I didn't even mean to go that high with the foundation, but it's whatever. I forgot. That was one of the tricks that he had did in the guide, that if you just want to contour, just contour this part and then not all the way to the top. So it's like making your eyes get drawn away from, you know, this area. So let's just see. I just wanted to see how it would look if I use this to contour, because it's like darker than my skin, but it's not as dark. It's like a very subtle, very subtle contour. Let's see. It just gave me more warmth. I feel like it contoured, but like not that much. It's like you hardly notice a difference. It just gave me more warmth. But it's like a contour, but it's like not like, oh my gosh, I got makeup on my robe. I like it though. I'm trying to see how would it look if I use strips. This is Kat Von D foundation in Tan 78, and it's warm. It's darker than my skin. I'm 76 in that foundation, neutral. So I want to see how this looks. It's literally like one shade darker. This one is definitely darker than the Fenty, but we're still gonna go in with the Fenty for under the chin. Cause it does darken my skin, but it's not like a drastic. It just adds warmth and darken. I feel like I should have mixed the Kat Von D with the Fenty. And then for the contour, you want to do horizontal line, like if you have a long face. On both sides. Let's see. Alright. And then just blend it in with the Beauty Blender. Alright, so let's see. We might just mix those two together with the spatula. We're gonna mix the Fenty 430 with the Kat Von D 793, and they're both in a warm family. So we're just gonna mix it for the contour because I just felt like the Fenty just really warmed up the skin. It didn't really contour because it's not that much darker than my skin. Because my skin is, I think, I don't know, I mix together the 420 and the 430 for my skin. So, I'm just mixing it. Let's see how it looks. It is a little darker. So, let's see how it's going to look. I feel like I should have did that in the first place. Yeah, it's a little darker. Because I only want like a subtle contour. I don't really like going that dark for my contour. I used to like really, beat my face, but now I don't. Like go too dark for the contour. Like for the highlight and the contour, I don't really go too light or too dark no more. Just okay, I like that better. It's more like noticeable, you know what I mean? see. I also like to kind of do that 3 type of, you know, it's like a 3 I like to do. Okay, so now I kind of want to just take the Kat Von D in the 78 and just like see how it would look, because it is darker. Like just for the nose, let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna take that brush I used for the concealer, which is the Morphe M124, which is mainly for eyeshadow, but you could use, like I said, any brush for anything. And I'm just gonna go around the nose, like detail. So this is how it looks. You can't really tell. It's like darker, but it's like not that dark. It's like I feel like it's like so subtle. It's not doing anything. But I don't like it though. I like subtle contour. I might just go in with the powder after to like, it's like you could see the difference from, you know, the colors and stuff, but it's not like, it's like very subtle. It's like, okay, I like it. It's whatever. I don't want to keep piling on. And then we're gonna just take some Blistex just to for the lips. Okay. So to set the face, we're gonna take, to set the under eye, we're gonna take Fenty Beauty in the color of Honey. And a good brush for setting under the eye is, let's see, this Morphe brush. It's Morphe JHD7. So I'm gonna dip it in, dust it off, and it looks like this. This is how the brush looks. Morphe JHD7. And I'm just gonna use it to set under the eye. I'm trying to do horizontal. You could do it a little higher if you want, but I'm not really trying to give it a lift. And you know, I don't bake. I literally just like dust it off. I just set because I just feel like we ain't got money like that to be baking. You know what I mean? So we just going, you know, set it and dust it off. I just feel like when you bake, it uses excess powder. It looks nice though when I see people bake though. But for me personally, I don't like to bake. So we're gonna take one of the brushes. This is just the brush I have. I don't know the name of this brush. It's just, it doesn't have a name. So just to put the setting powder, a very defined brush, put the setting powder down the nose and just dust it off. Not all the way down, like I said. Like, if you want to do the technique I'm doing, if you have a round nose and you really want to, you know, get it to look, I guess, a little bit more refined at the tip, you can do this. Don't go all the way down to the tip. Just, and I'm probably gonna wait my concealer. Dust off a little the excess because this brush is a little more looser. Yeah. This is like the longest makeup video ever. And then you can go under where you're gonna put the contour. I know people normally put the contour first and then do it, but honestly it doesn't matter because I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and define it more. Right? And we're gonna do the other side. Just loosely, just like, I don't do that cut, what do you call it, like that cut contour with the setting powder. I just like, you know. And then I would go like a little right here, a little under here, but not too much. Okay, so now we're gonna take a loose brush. I'm gonna take the JH09 in Morphe, and I'm going to, let me see, I want another loose brush. I'm gonna also take the JH30. It looks like this from Morphe, and I'm gonna use it with my bronzer. Like, I forgot to set the face. Sorry. Okay, to set the face, forget everything I just said. To set the face, I'm gonna take my Sephora Micro Smooth, and it's a baked face compact powder. And I'm gonna take this lovely brush right here, which I love. It's like for loose powder. It's shaped like a flamingo. It's so cute. It's from Tarte Cosmetics. It's really pretty. It's a set actually that they have. It's like a tropical type set. And I'm just going to set the face everywhere. I didn't put the setting powder, the under eye setting powder, the light honey. Everywhere, all over where I put the foundation, right? And where you put the contour. This is what I do. And then for the spots it's hard for me to reach, I do it with, like, you know, the smaller one that I'm gonna put the contour, just to like set it. Okay, so now my favorite bronzer in the entire world, which was discontinued, but they made more, and I think it was the summer of 2019, is dun, 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 Full Spectrum CoverGirl. And this is the color of FS120 Ebony. So this is the darkest shade, and it's really, you know, dark girl friendly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Morphe JH09 brush, and we're just gonna twirl it around, dip it in, tap it, and we're gonna use it. This is how the brush looks. We're gonna use it to contour with the bronzer. Well, I wouldn't call it contour. It's just warming up the skin with bronzer. So use it again, swirl it around, tap it. Remember horizontal lines if you have a long face, but you can do whatever you want if you want to. Kind of do that 3, right? Right. Do it up here. It's like a very loose brush. It's not too. Oh, it looks so cute. I like to do it on my chin, you know what I mean? Under my jawline. Give me a defined jawline, you know what I mean? Make me look like a model. So, you know, like a chiseled look basically. And then I like to do it down the nose. I like to blend in the bronzer with the eyeshadow so it looks, you know, connected. And then for the nose, for detailing, like I said, we're going to go in with another loose brush, but it's a little more smaller, a little more compact. This is Morphe JH03. And it's just gonna like define it even more. Like I said, around the tip of the nose. Do you not see how my nose is just like being snatched right now? So let's see. Oh my gosh, why did I start talking in an accent? I can't help that. I talk in many accents. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Okay. So mad. My mic is on the bed. Wow, it fell. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so like to even define it, this is our secret weapon. So, dun dun dun, dun, Becca Cosmetics. Discontinued. Multitasking perfecting powder in deep bronze. They don't sell this no more. I'm so freaking mad. It's really dark skin friendly, but it's like they don't really sell this, so it's like it makes me mad, but it's whatever. Did you not see how that just like snatched my nose? Did you not see that? Like, did you guys witnessed it yourself on camera? Did you not see how that snatched my nose? How it snatched my nostrils? So if you want to blend it in even more, you would take the other brush, the looser brush, which is JH09, and just blend it out with the other bronzer, which is lighter, just so it don't look so harsh, you know what I mean? And if you want to, you can go in with the contour to deepen up the contour, whatever left on the brush, just to deepen up that contour, you know what I mean? And if you dip it back in, you know, just tap it. Remember to tap it. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm really feeling it, you know? And if you want a little more, you know, right here, make that jawline pop. Alright now. I've never seen a makeup video that was 50 minutes long. Okay, now time for the blush and the highlighter. So for blush, we're going to be using our brush. This is from Tarte Cosmetics. And I'm trying to see what color we should use for blush. We're going to use a bright color. So we're going to use our Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill palette. And we're going to use this blush right here. So this is the blush we're using. It's so cute. So this is like from the set I was showing you. This is the pineapple one. It's like so freaking cool. It goes with the flamingo. You know what I mean? So this is the blush we're using. I'm like laughing too much. And then for the blush, I should have tapped it a little. You wanna do horizontal, like if your face is long. This is like just the tips I learned. And I liked it because it's angled and it like hugs your face. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a slight angle. It hugs your face. So you're gonna do it right here on top of the bronzer. Sometimes I like to take whatever's left on the brush and run it across, you know, just it across my forehead so that the color is uniform from the brush and the bronzer. It just, I don't know, it just uniforms it. I think I seen a makeup artist do that trick, so I was like, oh, that's so cute, I want to try it. And I really fell in love with it after I did it. Take the blush, tap it, and just, you know, like I said, horizontal, but you could go with your cheekbone. I go in between horizontal and go on my cheekbone. I don't want it to be, you know. It's like so cute. Right? And then we're going to take the highlighter shade in Prosecco Pop. Okay. And this is Prosecco Pop shade right here. It's like really pretty. It's like a pinkish shade. And we're going to put it right on top of the blush. And this brush is from Tarte Cosmetics. I love it because it has a star. You know? It's like so cute. You can see right through the stars. So that's what I was looking at when I just actually did that. But yeah, it's like so cute. I really like it. You're gonna take, I like to take a smaller brush, but let me see. Let me just blend this in, this highlighter a little bit even more. This has a mirror too in this palette. It's like so cute. I had this palette for a while, but if you have makeup for a while, all you want to do is take some what do you call that? You want to take some alcohol and put it in a spray bottle and make sure to spray your makeup and sanitize it so it kills the germs. Okay, really pretty. Put a little right here, not too much. I don't really highlight, you know, like I said, down here, down the nose. But what I really like to do is when I go down the nose, I like to take a loose powder brush, but I like for it to be small. And this is Morphe 441. You can use this for blending eyeshadow too. It's like really pretty. And just to go down the nose. But like I said, not all the way down. And I like to make sure I put a lot right here, just to lift the bridge. Okay, so this is how it's coming out so far. It looks really pretty. I really like it. I don't really put lipsticks, but if I would, I'm gonna put like more so of a pinkish color, like a nudie pink. I'm trying to see what else do I need. That's about it. I'm gonna put a lip gloss today. So for our lip gloss, we're gonna be using, let's see. I'm trying to see. These are the ones I really want to use, but I'm like kind of torn. Okay. So it's in between. I'm going to do some swatches. This is Dior. This is Rose Gold by Dior. It's so pretty. I got it from Sephora. This is swatch 1. The other option is Fenty Beauty in the shade of Gloss Bomb. Wow, what a creative name. I like that. Set it off up in here. Gloss Bomb. Alright. And then we have another brand by, oh, this is the Fenty Beauty bottle. I didn't show you guys. It's really pretty. This is Kaja. So cute. The colors remind me of like a tropical sunset. I don't know, like a tropical island. This is called Beachy Nude. Wow. And I said tropical. And the last one is Victoria's Secret Caramel Kiss. So these are the shades. And let's see which one we're going to choose. This one is, like I said, the Dior. This one is the Fenty Beauty. This one is the Vacay Shine, and this one is the Victoria's Secret. I'm trying to see which one I'm gonna use, because I feel like I'm gonna go with the let's just see the Fenty Beauty. I want to go with the Fenty Beauty today. It's like a pinkish, nudish type color. I just feel like the eye is already like, you know, bam. So it's like I just want to, you know, not do too much with it. It's really cute. I like it. I feel like the makeup look came out really good. It's like really pretty. Let's see. I kind of want to, like, with the blush, give me like a little more, I don't know, I just want the blush to be a little more, I feel like, warmer, just a little bit. So we're gonna take NARS Taos, I'll show you the product because this is how it looks. NARS is like one of my favorite, like, yo, for blushes, I love NARS. And this is how it looks, and it comes with like a little compact mirror. So we're gonna go back with that blush brush that we had and just, let's see, just to warm it up a little bit, the blush, because that blush is like, I feel like a neutral, just a little, and then like I said, the rest over the forehead. Okay, it didn't change that much, but okay. So now for the setting spray, we're gonna be using, let's see, I'm trying to see, I feel like I want to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy set. It's really pretty. I wouldn't really recommend for oily skin, but you know, I'm in a house, and after this I ain't going anywhere, so you know, yeah. So after this, I'm just gonna spray this, and it's gonna give you like a nice dewy, like summery look. So let's see. With setting spray, I like to spray it, you want to spray it like far away from your face, like let's say a foot away. I mean, not a, yeah, 1 foot, like a ruler size. And then you want to do 1, 2, 3, or you can even do an X, like ch, ch, or you can do ch, 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 you know what I mean? But you know, you just want to like not do it too close because it's gonna be, it's not gonna look right. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's see, I'm doing the X. Okay, and you just want to fan the face and bring my hair forward, and you just want to fan the face and make sure I got everything. I feel like I got everything. It looks really good. And then this is the hairstyle. It's like really cute. I really love, for my face shape, if you have long face shape, it's really good to have shorter hair and for it to be more voluminous. Good way to achieve that is to do layers. So in this, this is a wig actually. I had cut layers into it, and yeah, and I just feel like with wigs especially, layers look so natural. I don't know, I just feel like with straight hair in a wig, it doesn't look as natural. It does, but it's like different tricks you have to do. I just feel like with a wig, especially if you have color, it's good to do darker roots and to put, you know, powder or foundation in your skin color along the line. Also pluck the hairline, and I like to just, you know, lay it back with like hard spray a little. I don't like baby hairs. I just feel like it doesn't really look natural unless you have curly hair wig. It looks natural. But yeah, I like the finished look. I feel like it looks really good. And I just want to show you guys a close-up. I don't know if you could see. Oh my gosh, I forgot mascara. Yo, I'm like losing my mind today. So today for the mascara, we're gonna be using They're Real from Benefit. Yo, I don't know, these names are like so cute. It's like funny to me, like all the names I would be hearing. So we're gonna go, you know, under the lash. And what I like to do for like the lashes, I don't like to just run it through. I like to shimmy it. You know what I mean? Like shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. You know what I mean? Because like you really want to work it through. You don't want to just like, because I feel like especially like when you're lifting up, when you shimmy it, it makes your eyelashes look more thicker. So we're gonna, just for the bottom lash, you know, we're gonna do it regular, but you can shimmy it. So I don't know, it reminds me of like Santa Claus, you know, when he's trying to go down the chimney, you know, he's like, you know, Santa Claus, so it's like you gotta, you know, shimmy to get down that you know, the chimney, so to deliver the present. So shimmy it, you know, that's just a good tip. And what I would like to do is just like every time I do mascara, like this Benefit, if you could see it, it's like very like natural look. It like catches each and every lash. It's not a voluminous look, it's more so natural. So that's how I start off my mascara. I always do the natural looking mascara first, and I shimmy it just to make it thick. And we're gonna do the other lash. It's like really pretty. I can't believe I almost forgot the mascara. Okay. I feel like it looks so pretty. It's like a very girly look. I don't know. I'm like more so the natural look. Or like, if I feel like this isn't as natural. It's like more so glamour. So I love smoky eyes. Like, you don't understand. Dramatic eye. I always go with the nude lip. Like I said, shimmy it. Remember the shimmy. If you only take one thing away from this video today, remember the shimmy. Yo, I'm trying not to laugh at my own jokes. I feel mad corny laughing at my own jokes, but hey, if you can't make yourself laugh, how you gonna make someone else laugh? You gotta entertain yourself. Be your own comedian. Okay. Like I said, I start off with more of the natural mascara look. It's more so like a refined look. It catches each and every lash. So now I'm trying to see which one I should do. I think I'm gonna go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Lash Bring, and it's volumizing mascara, and this is how it looks. It's like very pretty. We're only gonna use that on the corner. Today we're not gonna do lashes. But it's already like, and I'm about to go to bed anyway. It's already like glamorous, I feel like, but it's like toned down glamour. I don't think it's like, you know, full on compact makeup. So, and this is how this brush looks. I like it. It's like voluminous, but it's not as voluminous. I was like, damn girl, that's my other favorite mascara. It's so cute. It's from Too Faced, but we're not going to use it in this video today. It's like so freaking pretty. So, like I said, remember, shimmy it. So we're going to go in at the end, and we're just going to lift up. You can also take the eyelashes and try to like direct them to push it that way to try to get like more of that cat eye type look a little bit. It's not going to be as intense, but it's going to give you a little bit. So I don't know if you can see. So your eye is going to be drawn towards more hair because this is more of the dramatic part. And then you just want to shimmy it. And you only want to use that more so towards the outer. That's the trick I like to use. I'm dipping it back in. Okay. And then taking off the excess. Let's see. Okay. Then we're gonna take off the excess, and then now we're gonna do this eye. Basically, you go in, all right, and then you shimmy it. All right, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and really liked the video. Let me see. Does it go with the pajamas? Yes or no? Let's see. I tried to use like, I don't know if you can see, like the color is like from the red, like in the red family. Purple is like, I feel like it's close to red. Not as close, but you know. I just wanted something, and then you know the pink lip, the pink blush, you know. Just to go with the lip. So I thought it was really cute. It's like really pretty. It's girly. Alright, so That's it. Thank you for tuning in for Pajamas and Footies with Kima, and have a good day. I hope you took a lot from this video, and you know, you can take down little notes. Even if a tip doesn't apply to you, maybe you can change it to go with your look. So thanks for tuning in. Bye. Now it's time to try on the pajamas. Now let's see. Does it go? Does the eyeshadow look and the makeup look go with the pajamas? You be the judge. I want you guys to interact and tell me if you like the makeup look with the makeup look that I did today with the pajama set, and if you feel like it goes well together. So we're gonna try it on.